Number 4, Hans Lassio, is our winner of race 5 on today's card. And with me is assistant trainer Alfred from the Andre Nel stable. Alfred, were you expecting him to win that well? Because he really has won at ease.
Yes, we're expecting this was win because he's not sure much to work, but he's a happy horse. And that was from Andre was lucky this was when he was a baby. So I think it was spot on. He said this was a big horses to run.
He's not the biggest, is he? He's quite small and quite light framed.
Yes, he's quite small, but he got a heart. He's tried his best. This South Sister, Francais, but also all done Mr. Platinum and even Andre and myself and the groom and staff.
Yeah, great effort, and he looks to stay all day and won really well. He also put me off a bit in the paraging because he was on his toes and messing around a little bit.
Yes, always. Even the track is like that. He's been in toes and fresh, and the horse, he's a happy horse.
Well, the way he won today, he's a stayer with a bright future, and he looks to be give everyone a bit of fun.
Yes, I think this also be the future.
Absolutely. Well done, Alfred.
Thank you very much.
Coming through is Richard Fourie for the second time today. Richard, this was another one I'm afraid I've been rude about today and didn't think could win because in the paraging he was on his toes and he looked quite light framed. But the way he's won really well.
Yeah, I think what helped him as well is he is light framed and he didn't get stuck in the mud like the others. And I felt where I was, the pace was on. They had to come back. So even though it looks like he won by far, I just think the horses all compounded and he had nice momentum coming into the straight. So I don't think they ended up too harsh on him. But as said and done, he won a decent little race.
Yeah, and he hasn't done a lot wrong throughout his career. He could be quite a nice, fun stayer for the future.
Yeah, he took his time to win a race, and he came in with a lower rating. He got thrown in the deep end in the Winter Derby. I remember still covering him, passing him on Nexus, and he was a smaller horse than me, and we both had to do a bit of work that race. So I unfortunately got beat that day on Nexus, and he just faltered obviously the distance, but bounced back. Enjoyed every minute of this trip, and he won't stop now.
And Alfred just said small horse, but he's got a big heart, and he always does try.
Yeah, very much so, and carries his head up high. But I think the key is just to keep him as relaxed as possible, and conserve that turn of foot.
Another top ride from you, and you're actually having a sneaky little look round there, so you knew you had it in the bag there.
Yeah, good momentum and light framed horse, and he was light on his feet, so it was a good win.
Best of luck to you, and on we go to the features. Hope you see you again in the winner's box.
Hope so too, and thank you to Mr. Nel and to Mrs. Plattner and to their team. Well done.
Top ride, well done, Richard. Very exciting win for number 4, Hans Lassio. I'm sure we're going to see more of him in the staying races. He certainly stays all day. Although he's a light framed horse, he's got a big heart, and he won well for Mrs. Plattner and Andre Nel.
All set, 2,400 meters. Gates are back. Often Racing 78, a little slow to respond, but Bold Assassin responded well. Retro Effect came away with the leaders too.